Hello everyone. So today we will study final goods and intermediate goods. First we have to study intermediate goods. Intermediate goods. The goods that are used in the production of the final goods and lose their identity in the process is called intermediate goods. First, used in the production of the final goods, and the second is lose their identity. And the second is lose their identity in the process. Is called intermediate goods. Final goods क्या हुआ? Goods that are used by either householder. The goods that are used by either householder or the firms to produce other goods and service without losing identity. First used by the final goods, the goods which is finally used by household. The goods which is finally used by household. And the second is used by the firm to produce final goods without losing lose their identity in the process. So example, capital good like building मशीनरी और एक्सेट्रा, ये सब कैपिटल गुड्स आते हैं ना. अब डेप्रिसिएशन पढ़ते हैं. Depreciation of the fixed capital. First, gradual loss in the value of fixed capital due to normal wear and tear. So depreciation क्या होता है? Gradual loss in the value of fixed capital due to normal wear and tear over time. So when we have to calculate net national income, which is NNP, we have to deduct the depreciation of fixed capital from gross national income. So gross national income minus depreciation of fixed capital. Okay. In national income, to calculate national income, we have to add only the value of final goods and services, not the intermediate goods. If we do the if we calculate the value of intermediate goods, it leads to a double counting. That's why we have to add only the value of final goods and services in the to calculate national income. So national income कैलकुलेशन में क्या होता है? Only final goods. Okay. यदि इंटरमीडिएट गुड्स को ऐड करेंगे तो ये डबल काउंटिंग होता है. इट्स लीड टू डबल काउंटिंग. basically basically indian economy Indian economy is divided into three sector. First, first one is primary sector, which used natural resources to produce commodity. Okay, like example agriculture, fishing, horticulture, mining, etc. So these are the first, and the second is secondary sector. Secondary sector, which use the commodity to produce other commodities, is called secondary sector. Use commodity to produce other commodity to is called secondary sector, which include manufacturing, construction, etc. And the third one is tertiary sector. Or service sector. The sector which provides service. The sector which provides service like transportation, communication, banking, IT. These are tertiary sector which provides services. So these are the things. So now understand what is GNP and what is GDP. So let's discuss first GNP. Gross National Product. ग्रॉस नेशनल प्रोडक्ट क्या होता है ये? द टोटल मनी वैल्यू ऑफ the total money value of final goods and services produced by the resident, means citizens, without making adjustment for depreciation of fixed capital. So हमारा ये देखिए, तो जीएनपी क्या होता है? जो टोटल मनी वैल्यू ऑफ फर्स्ट टोटल मनी वैल्यू ऑफ गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज प्रोड्यूस बाय द सिटीजन. ठीक है, याद रखना, सिटीजन्स कोई भी कंट्री में हो, वो उसका जो इनकम है वो जीएनपी में जुटता है. ठीक है, विदाउट मेक एडजस्टमेंट फॉर डेप्रिसिएशन ऑफ फिक्स कैपिटल. आपको दो चीज याद रखना है, टोटल मनी वैल्यू ऑफ जीएनपी, द टोटल मनी वैल्यू ऑफ गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज प्रोड्यूस बाय द सिटीजन्स. बस इतना याद रखना है आपको. ठीक है, सो दिस सो इट इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड सिटीजन रिलेटेड कंसेप्ट. डोमेस्टिक प्रोडक्ट. GDP is gross domestic product, which is the total money value of all final goods and services produced in the domestic territory of country of India, irrespective of ownership. Ownership का इसमें नहीं मतलब फर्क पड़ता है. आप अमेरिका के हो, यूएस के हो, कहीं के भी हो, फ्रांस को हो, यदि आप इंडिया का डोमेस्टिक टेरिटरी में आप यदि प्रोडक्शन कर रहे हो, तो आपका जो इनकम है वो जीडीपी में जुटेगा irrespective of ownership. So these are also called geographic related geography related concept. Total GNP is GDP of that country and the total factor income. Total net factor income from abroad. जो भी फॉरेन कंट्री से जितने भी इनकम आ रहे हैं वो सभी जुटेगा उस कंट्री में, तो हमारा जीएनपी निकल जाता है, आ जाता जीएनपी कैलकुलेट किया जाता है, फर्स्ट जीडीपी ऑफ दैट कंट्री. सो for India the net factor income from abroad is very low, so we have to keep GDP as to calculate the national income over GNP. So in India we consider GDP over GNP because for India GDP is higher than GNP because the net factor income from abroad is very low to calculate GNP, so we have to keep GDP as the national income calculator. So GDP, so GNP is GDP plus net factor income is in negative. That's why we have to keep GDP as a national income.